Hi guys, it's me Tech Jake, and today we're checking out something that's honestly a pretty practical buy for a lot of people out there, whether you're working from home, running a small office, or even just dealing with kids' school projects. I'm talking about the Brother Inkjet printer, the MFC-J775DW XL. Now, what makes this one stand out from the crowd is that it's designed for long-term value right out of the box. In fact, it's advertised as giving you up to 2 years of printing included. That's not just a small perk, that's a massive deal if you've ever been annoyed at how quickly ink cartridges seem to disappear in a regular printer. So let's dive into what this printer actually offers and why it might be worth considering over the competition. First off, Brother's approach here is pretty simple but effective. The MFC-J775DW XL is an all-in-one inkjet printer. That means it doesn't just print, it also scans, copies, and faxes. And while a lot of people probably won't need the faxing part in 2025, the scanning and copying definitely come in handy on a daily basis. Having it all packed into one machine keeps your setup minimal and clean. The big selling point here is clearly the ink situation. Brother includes what they call their investment cartridges, and the whole idea is to stretch your printing out for as long as possible before you need replacements. They claim up to 2 years of ink included in the box, depending on your usage. Realistically, that means you're not going to be rushing to order replacements every few weeks like you might with some cheaper inkjet models. And that peace of mind, knowing you've got enough ink to handle big print jobs, is huge, especially if you're running a home office or even a small business. Now, in terms of design, it's nothing flashy. It's a compact, all-black printer with a pretty straightforward layout. There's a 2.7-inch color touchscreen on the front panel that makes it easy to navigate menus, set up wireless printing, and manage copies or scans. It's not trying to be futuristic or reinvent what a printer looks like, but it's practical, it's easy to fit on a desk, and it looks professional enough that it doesn't feel out of place. Connectivity is another key piece of the puzzle, and the MFC-J775DW XL does pretty well here. You get built-in Wi-Fi, so you can print wirelessly from your laptop, desktop, tablet, or phone. It also supports popular mobile printing solutions like AirPrint, Google Cloud Print, and Brother's own mobile print app. That means you don't need to physically plug in your device every time you want to get something printed, you can just send it wirelessly. For home users, that flexibility is almost a requirement these days. Print quality is solid for an inkjet in this category. You're not buying this for professional-grade photo printing, but it handles documents, charts, forms, and even some light graphics really well. The colors are sharp enough, and the text comes out crisp and clear. If you occasionally need to print a photo, it'll do the job. But again, this is more of an office and productivity printer than a photo studio replacement. Speed is respectable, too. You're looking at around 12 pages per minute for black and white and about 10 pages per minute for color. That's not lightning fast compared to high-end laser printers, but for the target user here, home or small office setups, it's more than enough to keep up without feeling sluggish. Plus, it's got automatic duplex printing, which means it can print on both sides of the paper without you flipping pages manually. That's a great way to save paper and keep things efficient. Another nice touch is the Amazon replenishment readiness. Basically, the printer can be set up to automatically order new ink when it senses you're running low. So instead of finding out you're out of ink right before an important deadline, you've got replacements arriving before you even need them. It's not mandatory to use that feature, but it's definitely convenient if you want zero stress about ink levels. Now, let's talk about cost savings, because that's really where this printer shines. Brother's investment system is designed to make ink more affordable over the long haul. And by including up to 2 years worth of ink in the box, you're already avoiding a huge chunk of the ongoing costs that usually scare people away from inkjet printers. Add in the automatic duplex printing and the relatively compact design, and you're looking at a printer that not only saves money but also space and time. One thing I noticed about this printer is that it's